Hey guys, what's going on? This is Joe Iaquinto, also known as FatalStryke in eSports, three-time coach, major LAN champion for Gears eSports. Also, I used to play, compete professionally, and commentate professionally, and even won an ESL award in my days. Pretty much the reason why I'm here today is because I've been looking to make a transition from console esports into PC esports. And I needed a new rig. I needed something new, a new setup. Just wanted to kind of like remind myself who I really am while Corona's going on. So I reached out to Chris, and he's been helping me out a great deal. And yeah, just can't wait to get things started, get things going, and show you guys what we've been working on and putting together.
What's up, guys? You're checking out QGHQ. My name is Chris. A huge shout out to Joe, aka FatalStryke, for this collaboration. I've known Joe personally in the real world, not just here in the content world. Joe puts his passion to everything that he does. I was super excited when he reached out to me, and I am just more than ecstatic to help build what's going to power the future of the BeardCrew. Joe was heavily involved in this collaboration, which I absolutely love. He wasn't just like, okay, here's 10 grand, build me a rig. I literally had 4 a.m. Discord calls with him, buying multiple parts online, multiple trips to Micro Center, where I wasn't just showing him what to buy. I was comparing parts to other parts, and Joe was ultimately picking which he wanted into his actual rig, which helps make it his own, which I absolutely love. At the end of the day, everything you see here in this video will be linked down below in the description, as well as all of Joe's social media. So please support him in his new future endeavors here on the PC world aspect. He's coming from just esport console gaming to just a full-time type stream thing, where he'll be doing everything from Pokemon card openings, just casual gaming, to obviously more esport play as well. Like I said, I'm very, very excited to get on with this build. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Joe did mention he want all the RGB effects in here to be a Vegeta blue aura effect. Hopefully I nail that, because Joe said, you know, Vegeta really represents him and is what his BeardCrew is all about over there. They're constantly powering up. So hopefully I can nail that aura effect on here. And at the same time, I'm really excited because all the parts that we picked, man, are just absolutely beast. This is going to be an amazing PC. And it doesn't just end here, guys. Part 2 will be over on his personal channel with the entire desk setup. Everything from monitors to his keyboard to his, you know, Go XLR camera, all that, which I also helped him pick out some stuff with. So you'll find that in the future here. But everything, like I said, will be linked down below in the description. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into the build. This is the BeardCrew Vegeta Blue PC Beast House for Joe, aka FatalStryke. So when it comes to building a PC, you need to start someplace, and where other than starting with a case. Now, Joe has seen my setup not only personally, but over on Instagram as well, and he fell in love with my Leon Lee 011 dynamic case. Not only because it's just full tempered glass, and it really does allow you to see that beautiful RGB effect, but the case is very, very easy to clean. It's also very well ventilated and very easy to work in. It is a dream case personally, and it looks really, really nice sitting on a desk. Now, Joe opted to go with the white version over the black version here because a lot of the parts that he's going to be throwing in here will be a white and black effect. When that RGB light is off, you still want the PC to look pretty good. So the parts being white and black will really, you know, bounce nicely off of this Leon Lee 011 dynamic. So moving on to the power supply, we chose to go with the EVGA 850 watt Gold Plus power supply. Normally I would go with a 7 or 750 watt, but these days when you rock a 3080, those cards do require a little bit more juice. So 850 seems to be the new standard. So we were safe and we picked up an 850. Moving on to the fans here, we decided to go with the very popular Corsair LL120s because one, the RGB effect is absolutely beautiful in these fans. They look really good when they're all together. At the same time, they're very, very quiet. Now, you're going to notice that we're going to be installing 9 of these. Yes, I said it, 9 fans. Complete overkill, I know. But if any of you guys have seen a Leon Lee built here on the internet, it always usually rocks 9 fans. The case allows you to do so, so why not, right? It looks very, very nice, especially if I'm going to be going for that whole, you know, RGB, you know, Vegeta blue aura effect here. Hopefully these fans will help me nail that. Now, you're going to notice real quick that none of these fans are set for intake. Yes, all 9 are exhaust fans. Some of you guys out there might be shocked, but if you're not familiar with the Leon Lee, like I stated earlier, it is a very well ventilated case. At the same time, I have 9 fans blowing at the same time, as well as an AIO cooling my CPU, as well as the fans built into the GPU. I can assure you, this isn't my first Leon Lee. I've built around 5 or 6 of these, and it will be a nice, cool rig at the end of the day. We'll even hit you with some temps at the end of the video. So, moving on to the motherboard. We chose the Gigabyte X570 Aorus. It is a beautiful motherboard. It is an AM4 CPU socket, which supports AMD Ryzen 2,000 and 3,000 CPU chipsets. If Joe was to ever choose to overclock with this motherboard, he will have an ease of access to do so because it is a very powerful motherboard. I can assure you that. It's also fully equipped with 4 USB 2.0 slots, 3 10GB USBs, including a Type-C. It also has 3 5GB 3.2 USBs, and it's also Wi-Fi ready if Joe ever needs that. It is a brilliantly executed motherboard equipped with a super powerful VRM configuration, a premium cooling component, and it's also all about performance, stability, and heat efficiency. It was the perfect motherboard for the build. So the very first piece of equipment we're going to be putting into the motherboard itself are the RAM sticks. Now, Joe chose some pretty beastly RAM. I was pretty shocked when he brought me this. This is the Dominator Platinum RGB by Corsair, a very, very well-known flagship piece of equipment by Corsair. And I was like, wow, Joe, this is a little overkill. But he was like, I don't care, I need it. And he picked up 32 gigabytes at 4,000 megahertz of speed, so it's going to perform and look good doing so. That nice white finish with that RGB flare should really tie everything very nicely together. So now on to the brains of the PC, probably the most crucial part of any build. If you ask me, obviously, you have to go with a nice CPU. So what did Joe choose? He chose the AMD Ryzen 9 3950X, an absolute beast house of a processor. If you're unfamiliar with this processor, it has 16 cores at 32 threads and 4.7 gigahertz of boost clock speed. It's an absolute beast. It really is. I mean, he could play games max settings. He could stream at ease. He could even cut down rendering time when it comes to editing gameplay or whatever content he wants to go ahead and deliver on his YouTube. Very, very amazing. It's a solid processor, and it matches beautifully with this motherboard, and it's going to perform very, very well here in the future. So now on to the memory of the rig. We went ahead and picked up a Samsung 970 EVO Plus M.2, and we opted for 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte is, you know, obviously more than enough space that we're going to need here to store all of Joe's games and programs. And it being the EVO Plus, man, these M.2s these days are super fast, and honestly, it cuts down a lot of, you know, time when it comes to opening a program or a game or even starting up your OS. So if you guys have the option to pick up an M.2 and install it on your motherboard, I strongly suggest doing so. So here's just a quick look at the PC. It's not 100% done yet. We're almost there, but you can just see already it's coming together so nicely. We went ahead and picked up some white cable extenders, some cable mods to really kind of put everything together and tie it in very neatly here. It really does match the white fans as well as the white RAM sticks. It's looking really, really nice. The white and black is matching off each other super beautifully here. Now, let's go ahead and take the final 3 fans and attach them to our AIO cooler. So for the cooler, we chose a 360mm liquid cooler by NZXT. This is the very popular Kraken Z73. It has that nice, beautiful LCD screen on the front, so you can check everything from computers' temps, but even throw your own logo and or GIF onto this, which I'm going to be messing around with here in the future. I'm going to try and get some, you know, BeardCrew logo action going on here to match everything with that beautiful RGB. Now, we're just going to throw the fans on here like you guys can see, and then install the cooler to the top of the PC instead of the side. Now, with the Leon Lee, you can put it either on the top or the side, but for the sake of this build, I think it's going to look a lot cleaner and nicer with the NZXT being above. And like I said, all 9 fans will be on this. They're all going to be the LL120s. And all we have to do is throw some thermal paste here onto the Ryzen CPU and then attach the cooler. So now on to everyone's favorite part, my favorite part at least, and that's obviously the graphics card. Now, when it came to this build, we knew what we needed. We knew what we had to have. So did Joe. He agreed. It was just like, listen, it's out. It needs to happen. None other than the Geforce RTX 3080. This is by EVGA, and Joey actually got this card on day 1. He actually went and camped out at Micro Center overnight. At the kids I told you, dedication and passion for this guy here. He actually camped out overnight and he acquired this card, and we have it here today in the studio. It's an absolutely beautiful card. Just take a look at this thing. It is a beast. You guys know how powerful this card is, and I'm really excited to see it in action. So the final piece to this entire build was something that was just a necessity for Joe. Now, just because he's coming over from the console world onto this beautiful platform we all call computer PC gaming doesn't mean he has to give up consoles. Now, this is where he created who he was. He is a competitive eSport player / coach, and console gaming will always be a part of Joe's life. So he also needs to be able to stream that as well, whether it's just regular gameplay or practice play or whatever he chooses to do. he needs to be able to play console and PC and stream all of that with absolute ease, and we could do that with none other than the 4K 60 Pro. It's an internal capture card, and it's probably the best you can get your hands on these days. So we quickly went ahead and installed that for him, and voila, boom, the PC is finally done. It looks great, but now let's power it on. Well, there's the moment of truth. Joey, come in, bro.
Woo!
Like it?
Yo! You went all out with this, bro!
I tried to hit the Vegeta Blue, bro.
Oh my god, it's so sick!
You like it?
Yes!
All right, man. I was worried, bro.
I like it very much. Oh my god, it's so cool! Look at you got the flames behind the
Look at that, the
BeardCrew
logo's
logo.
going, it's powering up.
Let's go, man!
That's it, bro.
Oh my god, that shit is fuego! Let's go! Shout out to my boy Huge! Oh my goodness, look at this thing. It's so
Clean,
sick
right?
looking, bro.
Obviously, you could change all the colors up, you know that, but
Yeah,
it's
but
clean.
still, it looks really good. I love the flames behind the logo.
It's dope, right?
It looks so cool, man.
I'm glad you like it, dude.
Oh my god, this is awesome, guys. I'm hyped. I've been waiting for this thing for a minute. Oh wow, the 3080 is vibing.
Sick, right?
Yes, it looks
I know, I
very
like
cool.
that, man. Everything's like powering up in there. It looks really cool, dude. It came out real nice. I'm really happy.
I'm
It's a
super
powerhouse, dude. You built a powerhouse here.
Yeah, well, we needed a powerhouse, you know what I'm saying? You want to feed a beast, you need a lot of food.
Well, guys, that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the final product. I know Joe did. I really love the way this PC turned out. It looks absolutely beautiful. To my team out there, I love you guys, the guys that helped me with all the behind-the-scenes stuff. You know who you are. Thank you so much for this. It was an amazing collab that we had get done here on QGen HQ. I'm super happy with the final outcome. As for the benchmarks, guys, I will have that for you in a few days. I'll have Joey run it, and he can send it over to me when it's all set up at his place, and I will link that all down below in the description. Same thing for some of the final temperatures. Right now, they run between 30, 35, 38 degrees. At heavy usage, maybe 40, 41 degrees for the CPU. Nothing over the top. A very smooth running PC. Beautiful looking too. I really hope I nailed that Vegeta blue. A dark blue in the middle, and I kind of had that lighter blue spinning on the outsides with that BeardCrew logo with the blue flames behind it on the NZXT Kraken. It really felt like the PC itself was powering up, and I think that's what Joe was going for. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. Well, guys, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Share the video with a friend. Give the video a huge thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this final build. Holler at me in the Discord channel if you want to take the conversation a little bit further. And be sure to check Joe out at FatalStryke all over social media. And part 2 will be up on his channel shortly of his entire desk setup tour. Yet again, I love every single one of you people that were involved and all of you guys that watch and tune in. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there. Peace out.